open up to any questions.
Emanuel, why do you think you had such a strong inside game today? Were you just trying to take it over?
I just think my teammates had confidence in me. My coaches had confidence in me. So I just think, like, why can't I have confidence in myself? It's like I have all the support in the world behind me, and I was just in an aggressive mentality, and just having the support from the whole program that should just help me out.
Emanuel, when you got that loose ball, called timeout, and Buzz ran over to you, kind of what did he say, and what did that do to kind of bolster what you just said?
He just screamed. I couldn't really hear what he said because there's a lot of people screaming, but I just know just seeing that excitement, that energy that Buzz gives us, I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world, just having your coach match your energy and having your whole teammates behind you doing the same thing. I mean, that's one of the best feelings.
Quenton, how much of that run in the second half was defense building offense with all the turnovers y'all were able to force?
I believe all of it was. As most of y'all know, our defense is a huge part of how we play, and I think if we lock in defensively, that directly correlates to how our offense will be ran.
Is there anything that y'all were doing different or better that helped kind of create some of those turnovers in the second half, or was it just?
I would say what we did better was we stayed solid. We didn't reach. A lot of times we reach, and then I would say on like the last rotation when sometimes we'll get lazy or tired and we don't rotate and they hit shots. I feel like we did that a lot better this game, but we just got to keep it up.
Thanks.
Quenton, you guys were down 9 at halftime, came out in that big run, 11-2. How important was that response, and especially when the game really got high intensity throughout the rest of the second half?
I feel like that response was important because as long as there's time on the clock, the game not over. So I just knew we had to come out of halftime with a lot of energy, and in turn that helped us out in the end.
For either of you, does it seem like there was a key player moment there midway through or late in the second half? That's when the tide kind of turned. You could be was it Wendell's steal in the layup or the transition dunk? What kind of felt like that key transitional moment?
I think it started at halftime. Just when we went back to our locker room, we were getting tired of getting hit. We wanted to come out in the second half and just really compete. We're at home. We have fans here. It was our game to lose. As long as we came out and compete, it was our game to lose. So I just felt like during halftime, we all came collectively as a group, talked, discussed what we could do better on the court, and came out and execute.
On the topic of second half adjustments, in the first half, you guys didn't rebound as well as you did in the second half. What changed from the first half to the second half?
We just made it an emphasis in the locker room. We kind of already knew that we weren't rebounding as well as we needed to. So when we were in the locker room, we made that an emphasis to come out in the second half and make sure we do that.
Buzz came out the second half in a T-shirt, no vest, no tie. Did something happen? Tell us about it.
That's his energy. I mean, you could just see it. He loves to compete, and he's going to take 12 guys, 13 guys. Matter of fact, the whole program that wants to compete with him. He sweat through his suit, his shirt. He probably sweat through the shirt he put on halftime. That's just Coach Buzz, and we love him.
Y'all were -9 in the suit and +14 in the shirt. Y'all can make him wear your shirt all these games.
Hey, man. That's what works. That's what works.
Emanuel, Anthony Edwards had a big game the first time you played him. Tonight he had 6 points and 4 rebounds, and I'm pretty sure he was scoreless in the second half.
Yeah.
What'd you guys do to really neutralize him today?
You know, I just think we came in with a chip on our shoulder, knowing what you did last game and knowing that no player should ever execute at a high level like that against us because of our defensive set. I mean, I just think we all came in with an edge. We knew how capable he is of, how good he is at scoring, and we just came in and executed our defensive principles, especially in the second half.
When you had the charge draw and rotation there midway through, how important was that in one of those key momentum shifting plays? And you can speak to that too.
I feel like that was very important. I would say it was a big deal for all of us because I'm kind of known to kind of get out the way sometimes, but I figured I'd just stand there, help my team get that momentum shift, and it helped us.
What was different about this time that you didn't get out of the way?
My mentality. that's just it, my mentality. I knew I needed to stay there. Because when I moved out the way, don't nothing good happen. So I figured if I stay there, something good will happen.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, thanks, guys.
I appreciate you.
Appreciate it.